I imagine having model, musician and actress listed on your CV by the age of only 16. That's American teen sensation Taylor Momsen for you, and she's also about to release her debut single too.
We'll find out more in just a moment, but first, here she is as the rebellious Jenny in hit TV series Gossip Girl.
I'm only gonna let you kill me once.
No one loves you, except your daddy.
Everybody hates me.
Go, and never come back.
Just let me keep the box! Who the hell are you? Get off of it.
Dad, you can't take it. I didn't even do anything wrong.
I will be watching you all night.
Right.
You're welcome to stay the night.
You're not kicking me out into the street?
You want to do this?
That'll make you feel better. Shoes make you feel better.
Aww. Taylor Momsen joins us right now. Good
She's
morning
not
to
very
you.
well. You got food poisoning.
I did. I have a bit of food poisoning from the hotel.
Oh, goodness me.
Not the best, but it's a little better today, so.
Right. Well, the good thing was that you said, I feel really bad. I might very well throw up at any moment.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
those shoes are nice.
Yeah, you know, keep your mind distracted. Her shoes are cute, so.
So we've only got, actually, Gossip Girl's only got 2 more episodes to go, actually. It's Wednesdays at 8 on ITV2. And then what happens after? Because we know that there's going to be, in the last 2 episodes, a bit of a revelation.
Yes, it's going to be a very dramatic ending, and I'm not allowed to say anything.
Which I appreciate, and we wouldn't want you to because you...
And I don't want to ruin it for the fans.
No, absolutely.
So what happens after that, then? Do you come back for the new series, Series 4?
Well, I'm going to not definitively answer that question, just
Okay.
to mess with people's heads, but I am going to be gone for a bit to finish the Warped Tour, because my band and I are going on tour this summer.
Yeah.
Because the singing is something that you've always done. I mean, you said you've been writing songs since the age of 5.
I have. It's a giant part of my life. I would almost say the biggest, even though I've been acting since I was 2. You know, because it's really kind of saved me and kept me alive. So, you know, it's a newer way for people to see me as. I get that, but you know, if you can get past that.
In what way has it saved you? How is it? What's music done?
It gives you an escape. You know, it's a very chaotic life, and I've had a very interesting one. And you know, it gives you an escape that you can't get. I guess it's any kind of art form or expression, but for me, it's been my way of self-expression that has allowed me to stay sane through everything, I guess.
You're in the so thrust into the public eye at a young age, and you were very sensible. You got a sort of level head, and you say that you're your own boss. You don't.
Yeah,
like to be pushed.
to say the least. I got my managers out there somewhere, and I'm sure he's sitting there going, "Yeah, well, she's a."
So having said
handful.
that, being so positive, but also being your own boss, how easy is it to be that famous at this age, at 16? That's got to be tough.
I don't think it really has to do with your age. I mean, I guess I don't know because I am only 16, but I don't think that fame and the challenges that come with it are necessarily have anything to do with age. I think it's just challenging as is because, you know, there's a level of your life that sort of disappears in the way that if you have a level of success or notoriety, you know, you're walking down the street, people are going to ask for your photo or whatever it is that wouldn't happen otherwise. So the things that change, I don't think have anything to do with how old you are.
There's a pressure on looking good as well, because you know very well that when you walk out, wherever you go in the street, whether it's in this country or any other country, you know, people are going to take pictures, they're going to stick them on the internet, and so there is a pressure that comes with that as well.
Well, I mean, there is and there isn't. There is if you care, and if you just do what I do, you just don't give a shit, and you don't. Can I not say that? Sorry.
No, not really.
And
but we'll apologise.
Sorry.
That's okay.
You just don't read the internet. You don't read it. You know what I mean? Because then, if you read, because someone's always going to say something about what you're doing or how you're looking that day or whatever, and it's like, you know, be comfortable in your own skin and what you're doing, and just because someone takes a photo and spins a story out of it or something, you know what you were doing.
You are only 16, and in the past you have sort of come under fire slightly of dressing quite provocatively as a 16-year-old.
Well, I don't really. I mean, am I supposed to dress that way when I'm 30? Like, I don't really understand. Isn't that when you're supposed to be able to wear anything?
Well, normally then you've got your mother says, "What? You're not going out looking like that." So
Yeah, I guess, but you know, as
Did she-
I
did she
graduated
say
high
that?
school 2 years ago, so
So you are definitely your own boss in everything.
I'm my own
well, you
boss.
signed up to IMG, didn't you? One of the world's biggest modelling
yeah,
agencies.
I've been modeling. That's actually where I started everything. Was when I was 2, I started modeling for Ford modeling agency, and then started doing commercials when I was 3. So I've been doing it for a while.
Long
And,
time.
IMG's great.
Well, let's talk about the music, because it certainly seems that, I mean, you say that that you've been acting for since you were 2 or 3, but music has always been incredibly important to you. And so, why did it take you until now? I mean, you haven't had that much time to think about it, but why now to do it?
Well, a couple reasons. I mean, like I said, I've been writing since I was 5 years old, so, you know, it takes a while to find your little niche and the right people to work with, and, you know, really where you want to fit in all of this. And it's been a challenge, because I really like rock music, and it's a very pop market at the moment, and there's a lot of pop acts, which is awesome, but to find kind of a way to be a rock band in a pop world has been a bit of a challenge, and I'm very lucky. I found some fantastic people to work with. A guy named Kato who produced the record, and you know, my band's been fantastic. I wrote the record with my guitar player Ben, and writing partner, I guess, clearly.
Well,
And,
Pretty Reckless is the name of the band.
The name of the band's called The Pretty Reckless, and, you know, so it took a while, because, I mean, aside from that, I'm not going to put out a record when I'm 7 years old or whatever, you know, so, like, no one's going to buy it, and I'm not looking for, you know, you don't want, you know, 16, 17 records coming out when I'm 17.
So was acting just a stepping stone then?
I wouldn't call it a stepping stone. I mean, I guess in a way it was, but I wouldn't. I don't by any means want to put down acting or say I don't enjoy it or love it. It's, you know, it's just a different kind of love. To, you know, I didn't get into music to become famous or successful or even anything like that. I do it because I really love it, and acting's been a job that I've done for my whole life. So it's become, you know, a part of me, I guess you could say. But
Well, the single's called "Make Me Wanna Die." It's out on May the 17th, and let's have a little look.
You make me wanna die. I'll never be good enough. You make me wanna die. And everything you love will burn up in the light. Every time I look.
There you go. That's what it is. And so as far we've got the fashion we've talked about. You've got your acting. You've got your music. So if you had to do one of those things, would it be the music?
I mean, I don't like to pick that way, because I think that there's a way to do all of them, but without saying yes or no, music is definitely the focus at the moment, and it's definitely the thing that is the most personal to me, and the thing I could never give up.
It must be hard to
say
find
the
time,
least.
though, to do all of those things, because, you know, each within the moment is a full
Well,
time.
you know, I've been asked before, how do you juggle 3 careers? And the answer is you just don't sleep. But then you end up with food
Well,
poisoning,
you're a bit of a
and
then you have food poisoning, then you don't feel
everything
very well.
crash for a week. But, you know, that's,
But you are a workaholic, though, aren't you?
Just, yeah. I mean, when I was working on the show, I would start working on the show at probably 4:30 in the morning and get picked up, work until about 7 or 8 on the show, and then go to the studio and record and write until like 2, 3 in the morning, and then do it again. So I was sleeping like 2-3 hours a night type thing. And but now the show's on, you know, hiatus and stuff, so it's simply music and playing and all that is the focus at the moment. We finally finished recording the record, so it's getting mixed and mastered at the moment. So that's like a giant accomplishment, because with the schedule that we had, it was a giant production to find the time, like to work out the schedules of you know, when I could actually be in the studio working as opposed to being on the show. Or
An
whatever.
album later on in the year.
And sorry?
When's the album? That's later on.
Oh, yeah, it's supposed to come out this summer, at the end of the summer.
Yeah.
We don't have a specific date yet, but we do have an EP coming out, which is 4 songs off of the record. Coming out on June, I think it's June 22nd.
We'll put all the details on our website, so point everyone in the right
and the
direction.
single clearly May 17th, so buy that.
Thank you
Thank you very
for
much.
coming in.
Thank you so much for having me.
And that all went very well, didn't it?
Yes.
Go on then.
Minus
I
me.
can't, do you know,
Go on.
you're going to hate, you hate answering this question, but I did say earlier on, because I wanted to know, because I am a girl, what it was like to kiss Chase Crawford, and then he went, you won't like, oh, no, you can't ask
She'll
that.
be
you
sick
can't
of that.
ask that.
She'll say she'll be sick of that. But then, you know, and looking through Twitter, that's what people want to know.
Well,
So,
you know, it's a job.
yeah, there you go.
It's
It was all-
any-
so it was okay?
It's, you know, it's acting.
He was here a little while ago. He was sitting
he
where
was.
he
He's a very nice
about,
guy,
About 2 or
very
3 weeks
handsome.
ago, which is why
Yeah.
you wanted to ask the question.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
So
that's
good?
a job. It was you know,
I think it went very well then, actually. That was a reasonable answer, wasn't it?
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Good, good.
Okay.
Glad I asked. Yeah.
We're done. And
Thank you. I'm going to go.
yeah, no, thank you very much
Throw
indeed.
up
You
now.
managed to do the whole thing without chucking up, so that's marvellous. Well
It's an
done.
achievement.
Thank you.